What is going on, everyone out there in YouTube land? Today we are checking out a disposable. This one coming from a company that we have seen a few times on the channel. They come out with some pretty awesome disposables. And today we're going to check out the Charge disposable coming from Uno. Now this particular one has a ton of different flavors. I believe 20 to be exact. I'm not going to go through every single flavor, but they got Blue Razz, Cool Mint, Jolly Apple. They got a Kiwi, I got a Peach, Rainbow Skittles, a Snow Cone, Strawberry Ice Cream, Watermelon. The list goes on and on. There is no tobacco or menthol, so this one's primarily going to be like a sweet kind of dessert flavor. And it's using nic salt. Some disposables will use a synthetic nicotine while others will use nic salt. And a good way to tell that is by reading the label. It'll say this product contains nicotine, which usually means nic salt. And if a product says this product contains synthetic, then it's not using, you guys get what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Anyways, presentation box, there you go. Plain and simple. Crack this open. Don't expect to get too much inside of here because, once again, it is a disposable. And can we get it out of here? Probably. There we go. Comes in a little plastic pouch just in case there's any issues during shipping. And remove that. And there is the beautiful Charge. You're going to have a little plastic stub right there. Make sure you remove that. And usually there's a sticker or something down here, which there is. A little plastic tag of some sort, which will probably take me an hour to get it off. So, there we go. There we go. Make sure you remove both the top and the bottom, or else you will not be able to vape it. And there you go, the Uno Charge. Dimensions on the Charge, I measured from bottom to top, not including mouthpiece, 73 millimeters tall by 41 by 19 millimeters thick, constructed of a extremely hard plastic, still nice and lightweight, and it does have a variety of colors depending on the flavor that you choose. Nice rubbery texture, like a, I don't know, kind of like a grippy surface. And I just love the way they designed this. You got the device name here, you got the logo, and on the back you got your flavor profile. I probably would have done away with this, but that's just my personal preference. It just sticks out. It looks a hell of a lot cooler than a lot of the traditional stick-style disposables I've seen. This really does stick out, especially with that two-tone color. The one I've been using also, I mean, this looks really cool. Something a little bit different when it comes to looks, but as far as a disposable, it is your typical disposable. Up at the top, we got your chiclet-style mouthpiece. Small, super comfortable on the lips, no complaints there. As for airflow control, usually disposables, including this one, don't offer any airflow adjustment. They just have one set airflow, and I will say it is an MTL device. It's not super tight and it's not super wide open. It's kind of sitting right in the middle, but it does give a nice comfortable MTL, and it does activate the auto draw that it has beautifully, like smoothly every single time. Now there is no juice window. You can't really see your liquid level because the way these are designed, the liquid is just not kind of just sitting in there. It's kind of absorbed into a piece of cotton, but it does hold 13 mils of juice, which is quite a bit for a disposable. And you'll get about 5,000 puffs off one device. Now when it comes to the coil on the inside, they don't really give you much information. They do say that it is a mesh coil, but they don't give you the resistance. And also for wattage, they don't state the wattage of the device. Now this is not just, something with the Uno company. I've noticed this reviewing disposables a lot more lately, that companies just don't disclose the specs. And it's not because they don't want to. It's just because a majority of the users that are using these disposables could care less about the wattage, the resistance, or anything like that. They just want something they could pull out of the package and start vaping it. They can care less if it's a 1.2 ohm coil or a 1 ohm coil. Not saying everyone is like that, but a majority of them are like that. So that's why the disposables, typically in the videos, you're going to get very little specifications. I'm going to take a rough guess and say it's putting out between 13 and 15 watts, but don't quote me on that one. The battery on the inside, 650 milliamp rechargeable battery, of course, on the inside. USB-C charge port located there at the bottom. They do not include the cable, but I'm certain you have one in your drawer somewhere. LED light, I think it's right there or right there. That's going to light up when you're charging it and also when you're vaping it. There's no way to see the light when you're vaping it unless you're standing in a mirror, so yeah. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. Once again, it is a disposable, even though it does look Pretty awesome. It still has the same simplistic design as a disposable, and that's what these are about. Simple, because you want to vape them and toss them out and go on to the next one. So with all that said, let's jump back up. We're going to try these two, and I'll let you know exactly what I think. So in an effort to be a team player, and am I by no obligation entitled to have to wear this shirt? They sent over swag, like a lot of companies do. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of the swag that people send go into the garbage. And it's not because I want to throw it out, because some of it is actually pretty cool. But in case you haven't known, I'm a bit large. I'm a bigger guy. And when swag comes out of China, yeah, guys like me don't flow in China. I'm probably considered like severely overweight in China. And I don't even know where I'm going with this, but all I got to say is the shirt came. It's actually quite comfortable, and it's probably the only time I'll get to wear it, because once I wash this thing and dry it, it's going to shrink. So it might come off at the end of this video. I'm not sure. Anyways, Uno, the Charge. Fantastic looking box size, box style disposable. Uno. Done a few videos for these guys. Awesome company. Of course, everything is manufactured in China, but I believe they are in the States, because a lot of their products, all of their products that I've reviewed for that matter, are always, they look really awesome. The functions and the features are pretty spot on, and they just seem like they know exactly what they're doing. Not saying that China doesn't, but sometimes people will create products and they don't even vape. But it seems like whoever's creating these products from Uno actually vapes, and they actually test and try this stuff before they actually send it out and create it. So really awesome. And plus their liquids, I remember from the very first video I did for Uno, their Nic salts are super flavorful, very rich, very sweet. Something you sometimes really don't get in a Nic salt. I'm done with, sucking up to Uno. Now, let's talk about the Charge. Just look at this thing right here. Is it not just a cool looking disposable? Even if you hate disposables, you can't say you look at this and say that ain't cool looking. If you're vaping this somewhere, someone's going to look at you and probably wonder, what is he vaping on? It feels good in the hand. It looks good. The chiclet style mouthpiece, it feels like it belongs in your mouth, if that makes sense. It's just super comfortable. We got two here. This one is a peach mango, which I'm not a huge peach mango fan, and a strawberry watermelon. But like all Uno e-liquids, you can be completely against mint or, let's say, peach. But they put a spin on it to where if you vape it and you try it, you're like, wow, that's actually really good. So I've been vaping both of these, and I can tell you now they are fantastic. Really, really good. Delicious, smooth, that Nic salt. You get a little bit of a throat hit, nice and sweet, flavorful, and just a single little drop of iciness at the very end of it. I mean, the iciness, you don't even notice it in the inhale. There's a little bit on the exhale to kind of boost the flavor a little bit, but it is fantastic. The strawberry watermelon, this one is really smooth and really delicious. Once again, man, that is, oh my God, that's so good. This is really super good liquid. I mean, even if the mod sucked, I would probably still vape it just because the liquids are so good. But luckily, the mod on this, in this particular case, is really nice. So the Charge, disposable, not much to say, but the mouthpiece is comfortable. USB-C port, I mean, you could charge it over and over and over again. It vapes great. The flavors are off the chart. And the only thing I probably don't like about it is the guy that is, I don't know what's going on with this dude right here, but if he wasn't there, it'd be perfect. But it's still perfect. Nonetheless, Uno, Charge, awesome disposable. Check it out. You'll love it. Even if you don't like disposables, I think you're going to like this one just because of what it is. But that's it. We're done. I think I've done enough kissing up to Uno. Sometimes there's products that come in that I really like, and there's companies that I really enjoy, and it may come off as like, oh, this guy's really getting paid today. But not the case. But if they want to pay me a little extra to kind of, talk more about the company, I could do that. We can arrange that, definitely. Anyways, I think we're done. That's it. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you hate the video, give it a thumbs up anyways. And for the shirt, I told you that shirt was coming off. I should probably blur these out. Holy God. That's it. See you guys on the next one. Make sure you guys build safe, and as always, I should wear a bra. Vape on. Bye-bye.